Comprehensive. 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 Let's talk about the word comprehensive. The part of speech is an adjective, so it describes a noun or another adjective in a sentence. In common usage, comprehensive usually means including all details or aspects of something, giving a complete picture of it. For example, if someone says that a report is comprehensive, it means it covers everything related to the topic without leaving out any important information. It's often used in academic and professional contexts where accuracy and thoroughness are crucial. One special note about its usage is that comprehensive doesn't necessarily mean detailed or complex. It can imply a range of content or scope, rather than a level of detail. Here are 3 examples of how to use the word comprehensive in different contexts. When discussing education, it's common to say something like, "The new curriculum is comprehensive and covers all necessary topics for students to graduate," which implies that the program has a thorough and detailed approach. In contrast, when chatting with friends, you might remark, "I just read this really comprehensive article about space travel and now I'm an expert on Mars." Exploration, where comprehensive means having a lot of information or details. Finally, in a professional setting, someone might say, "Our market research report is comprehensive, analyzing consumer behavior across multiple regions and demographics, which suggests that the study has considered all relevant factors to provide a complete understanding." So you want to know what comprehensive means? Well, imagine having all the pieces of a puzzle that fit together perfectly, making a complete and detailed picture. That's basically what comprehensive means. It describes something that covers everything related to a particular topic or situation, leaving no gaps or important details behind. When something is comprehensive, it provides a thorough and inclusive look at things, showing you all sides of the story. Think of it like an encyclopedia entry. If it tells you everything you need to know about a subject, that's comprehensive. And did you know that similar concepts include words like thorough, detailed, or in-depth? These words also describe something that goes into lots of detail and covers all aspects of a topic. People often use the word comprehensive in situations where they want to emphasize that their information, research, or analysis is complete and accurate. Comprise. 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 So, let's talk about the word comprise. The part of speech is a bit tricky because it can be either a verb or a noun, depending on how you use it. When we say, "The committee comprises 3 members," comprise is being used as a verb, which means to consist of something. In this case, it's saying that the committee is made up of those 3 members. However, when we say, "The city of Paris comprises several districts," comprise is being used as a noun, and it's referring to the thing itself, the entire area or group that includes multiple parts. Now, I know this can be confusing, but just remember, comprises is always followed by of when it's a verb, and you don't need of when it's a noun. Also, pay attention to how native speakers use it in everyday conversations. It's actually quite common, especially when talking about groups or organizations. And one last thing to keep in mind. If someone says, "The team consists of," quote, they're usually using the word consist, not comprise, because comprise is more formal and less commonly used in spoken English. When discussing complex compositions, it's essential to use the correct verb comprise. In a formal setting, such as a university lecture, a professor might say, The new curriculum for first-year students will comprise of 4 core modules and 2 elective courses. Here, comprise is used to indicate that the entire curriculum is made up of these 6 components. Moving on to a casual conversation between friends. You might hear someone say, "My weekend getaway trip with my family will comprise of hiking in the mountains and visiting the local market." In this example, comprise means that both activities are included as part of the overall trip experience. Finally, in a business context, such as a meeting with investors, an entrepreneur might report, "Our new product line comprises of 5 distinct models, each targeting a different segment of the market." Here, comprise indicates that all 5 models collectively make up the entire product line being presented. So, you want to know about this word that helps us talk about groups of things? Well, think of it like this. When we're talking about something that has several parts or elements that are all together in some way, this word is used to describe those separate pieces as making up the whole. For example, if we're talking about a team, and the team is made up of individual players, this word would be used to say that the players make up the team. They're not just standing alone, but are actually part of something bigger. It's like listing out all the ingredients in a recipe, and then saying that those ingredients together create the whole dish. In terms of similar concepts or synonyms, people might also use words like include or constitute. But this one is often used when we're talking about groups of people or things that are working together. It's a helpful word to know because it helps us explain how all those individual parts fit together to make something bigger and more complex. Confirm. 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 Let's talk about the word confirm. So, confirm is a verb, which means it's an action word that we use to describe something happening in the present or future. In common usage, people usually say confirm when they want to let someone know that something has been officially approved or agreed upon, such as confirming a flight reservation or a job interview. For example, "I confirmed my flight for tomorrow morning," means you've checked with the airline and they've told you that your seat is all set. One special note about using confirm is to be careful not to confuse it with the verb confuse, which means to mix something up or get it wrong, so make sure you're using confirm in the right context, like when you want to show that something has been officially decided. Here are 3 practical example sentences using the word confirm with their respective contexts. "I attended my professor's office hours to ask about the upcoming exam and she said, yes. It is true. The exam will be on Friday next week. Let me confirm by sending you an email right away." In this casual conversation usage, confirm implies verifying or making sure that something is correct. On the other hand, "I was trying to book a flight for my vacation online but kept getting errors on the payment page. So I called the airline's customer service and they said, 'Don't worry. We've confirmed your booking. It will be held for 24 hours before being cancelled." In this example, confirm is used in a more casual conversation to imply that something has been officially verified or established. "My colleague just got back from an important meeting with our company's investors and she said, we were able to confirm that we'll be receiving the funding required to launch the new project as scheduled," which indicates that a formal agreement or arrangement had been made. In this business usage. So you want to learn about this concept called confirm. Okay, let me explain. When we say that something is confirmed, it means that an idea, plan, or piece of information has been officially approved, accepted, or validated. The main characteristic of confirmation is that it's like giving a stamp of approval on something. It's often used when someone wants to make sure that the details are correct and accurate before moving forward with a decision or action. You might see this in phrases like, "I'll confirm your appointment for tomorrow," or, "The company confirmed its new headquarters location." Similar concepts include verifying, validating, or approving something. But confirmation is specifically about giving a thumbs up to a previously discussed idea or plan. Does that make sense?